Visit us on the web at www.coolwavepictures.com/radio.
Wavelength Radio presents Happy Hour with Cameron Cooper.
Come together right now over me.
Hello, you're with Cameron Cooper of Happy Hour. Thank you for joining us here. We appreciate our listening audience. Give us a call, callers, at any time during my broadcast. I'm with you for the next hour here at Happy Hour. Our number here, 877-835-1937. We want to hear from you. I want your opinion on any topics that I'm talking about or any topics you want to talk about. You can pull us up on our webpage at coolwavepictures.com. We also have a blog, and is it linked into the website, Charles, the blog? So you go to the website, coolwavepictures.com, click on the blog, and join us. I think I'm the first joiner. It's a brand new product that we have here, our blog spot. And so be a joiner like I was, and you can see some of my my personal stuff I guess I got on there. I have had the worst back pain for the last few days. I've been down on my back. Been taking muscle relaxers, pain medication, and I've just been out of it. So I'm very thankful that I was able to make it into the studio tonight. I have had back surgery years ago, and that's a chronic condition I live with, and so I've been dealing with it this week. So appreciate your prayers and support on that. I'm happy to be here with you. News story coming at you from Mountain View, California. At the El Camino Hospital in Mountain View, California, a patient, Mr. Edward Jones, was astounded when his nurse explained to him, due to the Obama health care plan, that his HMO could no longer pay for his enemas. At that, which the nurse said, "I'm going to have to slap the shit out of you." So, believe it or not, that's the news here at Wavelength Radio. You're listening to Cameron Cooper on Happy Hour. Later on this hour, we're going to have live in the studio Mr. Robin Eagan. He's a great local talent here in the Phoenix area. He'll be playing an original song, maybe two, if we can talk him into it, and also talking and discussing about some of his other talents that he has. Very a talented young man here in the Phoenix area. He's coming up at 7:30 tonight after our 7:30 break, so please stay tuned in for that. Something that I had mentioned on some of my my Facebook pages is that I'm going to be transforming the Happy Hour here at Wavelength. So when I say transforming, I'm transforming myself, folks. Okay, transforming myself, and consequently that will cause a cause and effect kind of thing to happen. And I'm going to be transforming Happy Hour. So you guys will need to help me and support me with my transformation. Okay, I need your support, and I may need you to censor me. So if I get a little bit carried away tonight on Happy Hour, or later on here at the 9 o'clock hour on Roundtable, if you need to censor me, call in to the producer and censor me, because I might need it. The number 877-835-1937. Call and censor Cameron Cooper on Happy Hour, because he might need it if he gets out of control. Back to my transformation, folks. Actually, now this is real. There's an actual plan in the works here. You can actually go to transformation.com. That is a website designed by Mr. Bill Phillips. If you've remembered him from maybe in the last 10 to 15 years, he had a book that was really big that I followed back in 1999 that was called Body for Life by Bill Phillips. And he has nutrition supplements and exercise programs and routines and menus designed, and he's got all the right forms on his website for you to support you and to help you to organize yourself. And it's a fantastic program. So this is brand new. Transformation by Bill Phillips is actually on the #1 top selling list right now. It's in hardback. It's about $27.99. And please pick up a copy if you'd like to follow me on this, on my journey. This is going to be an ongoing journey, and I hope to keep you guys updated from week to week. It's 18 steps, and it's 18 weeks. So I'm assuming that that's about a week per step. Now, my first step, I've already signed on to the transformation.com website, and I've committed to doing it. I'm going to have to sign up and get going. This is going to be a big change for me, okay? I got some very bad habits. I got some bad eating habits. I've got some bad drinking habits and smoking habits and cussing habits. You need to censor me on that. And you can help me with this. Transformation, 18 steps in 18 weeks. You guys can actually... sounds like...
Wait a minute. From Dale.
I'm sorry, from Dale? Well, we've got a message in here from one of our callers, or from one of our listeners. I think he's texting me or something. Transformation.com sounds like a sex change site. No, guys. No, you're... Dale Anderson, I love you, buddy. No, that's not what it's all about. But that's very funny. And it's funny as hell, actually. Censor me on that right there. No, Transformation, Giddy Bag. Love that, Dale. Thanks for your comment. Dale Anderson from Mesa, Arizona, a great maker and a great wit. Would like to have him on our show and interview him sometime. A great man, a great Australian, a great husband, and a great filmmaker. And Dale, thanks for listening, and please come on my show sometime. No, back to my transformation. It focuses on the exercise, nutrition, and mindset. And they have a really great support group on their website. They actually have a little radio program, too, that broadcasts, I think, about 24/7. I'm not really going to give you the website and all that kind of stuff, but they support you through that, and they have topics that come on there. All right, I'm listening. I got some more information from Dale Anderson. He's finally getting the courage to make the change. Good for him. All right. I hope you're talking about my nutrition and my mindset and my exercise, because the other stuff ain't happening, buddy. I like my package just fine the way it is. They got once again back to transformation.com with Bill Phillips' program he's got. Great support group. They're really in tune. They send you messages on your phone, on your email to ask you how you doing today. You having any problems? If you got a problem, you can call in or email or text somebody, and they're actual qualified nutritionists and things like that can help you out. And motivate you. One of the big nice things that they have every year, even since Body for Life came out in 1999, you can actually win a grand prize of $50,000 if you have the best, in their judging category, the best transformation in this 18-week program. And it runs all throughout of 2010, so there will be a 2010 winner that will win that $50,000 grand prize. And I think they've got about 3 other winners that are like runner-ups that will win a $1,000 prize. So it's motivating in a lot of ways. But for me, it's like I'm about 20 pounds overweight. I don't sleep well. Like I said, I smoke and drink like a lot of us do. Sometimes that gets out of hand. But I want your feedback and I want your support in my 18-week program here with Transformation. Give me a call here at Wavelength Radio on Happy Hour, 1-877-835-1937. I want to hear from you, folks. And before we wrap it up, we're going to go to a break here in just a few minutes here. Coming up next week in the studio, live, we are going to have the 7 Dwarfs of Menopause. Okay, they're going to be our guests next week, the 7 Dwarfs of Menopause. We're going to have Itchy, Bitchy, Sweaty, Sleepy, Bloated, Forgetful, and Psycho. We'll be back in a minute. This is Cameron Cooper with Happy Hour.
You're listening to Wavelength Radio. from Cool Wave Pictures.
Visit us on the web at www.coolwavepictures.com/radio.
Wavelength Radio presents Happy Hour with Cameron Cooper.
Come together right now over me.
All right, this is Cameron Cooper with Happy Hour. Thanks for tuning in to us. Callers, I want to hear from you. I don't think I've had any callers tonight, and we're already at our almost the end of our first half here. Give me a call. I want to hear from my callers here. 877-835-1937. This is Happy Hour. Later on this month, we do hope, it's not scheduled. We have an upcoming interview with King Solomon Burke, the king of rock and soul. He's currently touring in Europe until mid-August. I believe he actually... his business manager, Jane, told me he'll be back August 17th. And we air that Wednesday, the 18th of August. And I'm assuming coming back from a tour in Europe on the day before with jet lag and things like that, it's probably not going to be appropriate to bring him on the day after on the 18th. So I'm hoping to bring him on the week after on the 25th or thereafter. But she did say that he wanted to do the interview. However, when it's 7:30 my time here in Phoenix, Arizona, in Europe it's 4:30 in the morning. So she said, however, he is the king of rock and soul, but he does need his sleep. He is 70 years old, still touring, still in the studio cutting records, and he's a great musician. And he's been around with us for a long time and has been a great influence. And we're gonna play a couple clips here of Solomon within the next few minutes. But yeah, I'll continue talking on about King Solomon, Mr. Solomon Burke. I believe he actually lives out in the LA area when he is not touring. He's been a great inspiration to audience and artists alike for generations. Back in the 1960s, he was a great Atlantic Records sensation. He was a member of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame since the year 2000. He was inducted. He is also a preacher for many years. He has met and counseled with the late Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. Many times. And he has sang at the Vatican for Pope Paul John II. And he has been invited back to the Vatican for numerous occasions to sing at the Vatican. And that'll be coming up, like I said here, I'm hoping before the end of the month on a Wednesday. He'll be back in the States, like I said, this coming Tuesday, the 17th. So, Solomon, we look forward to speaking with you. And Jane, thanks for helping me set that up. That's his business manager out in LA. And we're going to continue playing a couple clips here. Excuse me. Let you give that a little listen.
Promise? Will you promise me?
That's "Don't Give Up on Me" by Solomon Burke. Now, you remember one of the big songs that really kicked out back in the 1960s when he was recording with Atlantic Records. I believe he recorded about 32 songs with Atlantic Records. It is actually said that he supported Atlantic Records from like about 1962 to 1965, something along those lines. With his 32 songs and hits that he had, he actually supported Atlantic Records back then. So he was synonymous back then and very instrumental in bringing about Mr. James Brown. He opened and paved the way for Mr. James Brown, who came into the limelight after Solomon Burke opened that door. And a song that you'll remember, we're going to play a clip from that, "Cry to Me." We're going to play a clip of that. That was a big song back in 1962 by Solomon Burke. and that was actually in the late Patrick Swayze movie Dirty Dancing. And you guys will remember this song, Cry to Me by Solomon Burke, 1962.
And nobody calls you on the phone. Don't you feel like a crying? Don't you feel like crying? Well, here I am, honey.
All right, that was Solomon Burke, Cry to Me. Just to give you a little clip on that. And Solomon, we look forward to having you on the show and speaking with you. We love you. One interesting thing I read about Solomon Burke is that he's had a lot of great accomplishments, and he's been recognized for in many venues. His greatest accomplishment, he says, however, is that of his 21 children, I think 19 grandchildren, and many great-grandchildren. And that, he said, is his greatest accomplishment. And I think that's probably true of everybody out there. If you're Solomon Burke, or you're, Joe the Mechanic in, Maryland, you are proud of many things that you've done. But the greatest thing that you will ever have the most pride in is being a great father, a great husband, and a great worker, and a great grandfather, and all those things. Those are your best attributes in any job you do, folks. So thank you for that, Charles, for Solomon's song. Now, coming up here this month, August 13th, opening in theaters everywhere, is the great movie. I've seen the previews. I will go to the theater and spend my $7.50 on a ticket. Is The Expendables, with Sylvester Stallone, Jackie Chan, Bruce Willis, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and many other high-action caliber artists out there. I don't think... Mickey Rourke is in there, and Jean-Claude Van Damme missed it. Thank God. Now, does anybody know here in the studio is what's that guy? Steven Seagal, is he in it?
No, he's not in it.
He's not in it.
He backed out, right?
He backed out.
No, it was Van Damme who backed out.
Oh, Van Damme backed out.
Yeah, that's what they got Dolph Lundgren.
Oh, they got Dolph. Oh, okay. So they got Dolph Lundgren in there. So I don't know if Steven Seagal was ever approached.
I don't think so. He's in Machete, though.
Steven Seagal is in Machete. Okay. So probably he was already under contract to do Machete, the Angry Mexican. I talked about that last week. He was probably already under contract, because I couldn't see why they wouldn't want him in that movie. Because Steven Seagal, love him or hate him, the guy kicks ass. Our phone number here, I want your opinions on these things, 877-835-1937. This is Cameron Cooper with Happy Hour.
You're listening to Wavelength Radio from Cool Wave Pictures.
Visit us on the web at www.coolwavepictures.com/radio.
Wavelength Radio presents Happy Hour with Cameron Cooper.
Come together right now over me.
Hey, you're back with Cameron Cooper with Happy Hour. Thanks for staying with us, callers. We are listeners. I started to call you callers, but I haven't had any yet. Give me a call, 877-835-1937. I want to hear from you. Coming up in here just a few minutes in the studio live is going to be Robin Eagan, excuse me. I apologize. He's going to be playing a live song for us here coming up in a few minutes. In the studio right now, we've got Sylvia Brown, the renowned psychic. Sylvia, go ahead and say a few words.
Yes, Cameron, thank you for having me on the show.
I understand that I have a caller here. Caller, who is this? What's your question? Hi, Sylvia. This is Montel Williams, and yeah, miracle marijuana. Oh yeah. Yes, Sylvia. I have a question. Now, do I have any past lives? Well, I tell you, Montel, thank you for calling. Number one, yes, actually, you have a past life. You used to host a TV show. Yeah. Oh, well, thank you very much, Sylvia. Oh, now, Sylvia. Now, I have another question. What's in my future? Here, you want some? You want some? Yeah. What's coming up in my future, Sylvia? Well, let me see. I'm having a vision here, Montel. I can tell. I see you doing an infomercial for some Ginsu knives and mixers. That's what I see in your future. That's yes. Thank you very much, Sylvia. Medical. I tell you, it's all medical. Okay, well, listen, thank you, Montel, for joining me. This is Sylvia Brown. Call me here at the Wavelength Radio Show. I'm here live with Cameron Cooper on Happy Hour. Okay, thank you, Sylvia, for joining us tonight. Like I said and I mentioned earlier, we're going to have in the studio here right now with me is Robin Eagan, and he is a local talent here in the Phoenix area. He's a great musician, songwriter, screenplay writer, movie maker, and Robin, thanks for being here in the studio.
Thanks for having me, Cameron.
Call us at 1-800.
Call us at 1-877-835-1937 if you'd like to ask myself or Robin any questions. Robin, now I see you brought your guitar with us, and you're going to do a song for us. You want to tell us a little bit about the song that you're going to do here tonight?
Well, the song that I did, I wrote this maybe a month or so ago. I pretty much wrote it about, a life experience that I had that was kind of a pain in the ass. So I pretty much take anything that pisses me off and turn it into a song.
Yeah, okay, definitely. Yeah, we've all had those, and I think a lot of songwriters will probably be on your page with that, music, songwriting, they usually come from a heartfelt moment or some kind of inspiration. And unfortunately, it seems like some of the best songs that I've ever heard that will just bring tears to your eyes when you hear them, they're written because that songwriter experienced some life happening.
Yeah, it's real intimate encounters when you make your music and you're pretty much playing your soul for people. They really get a chance to see what's going on inside your mind, and it's a good experience to share with people.
So they get to see how you tick a little bit. But I think it's safe to say that I think we all tick in the similar fashion when it comes to some of these heartfelt songs that we hear. We have those same emotions. We've all had those heartbreaks, those breakups, and things like that. We've got a caller that's going to be coming up here in 1 second. Robin, thanks for being here. And caller, let's go ahead and take your call. Hello, caller. Thanks for calling tonight. This is Cameron Cooper with Happy Hour.
Hey, it's Corey.
Hi. Thanks for calling. Did you have a question for Robin or me?
It doesn't matter. I was told to call at 7:20, and it's now 7:30, so I apologize.
Okay, that's fine. No, I'm glad you called. Do you have a question for us tonight?
Not really.
Just a comment, maybe? Have you heard Robin's music before?
I haven't. I've been listening to the radio right now. I just tuned in, and so, no, I haven't yet. Okay. Well, you're going to hear it here in just a minute, and this is a live recording, or not a live recording. This is a live broadcast of Robin Eagan's song. He's in the studio here doing live. Robin, what are you going to play for us tonight? What's the name of the song?
The song I got for you tonight is called I Got It For You. And I hope you guys enjoy it.
Okay, well, with that, caller, thanks for calling in. We're going to let Robin go into his song. Robin, go ahead and take the mic.
All right, thank you, Cameron. You can say you'll do your best. You just left me hanging on. You can say you're not like the rest, but you prove that you were wrong. Call me late at night again, tell me something's happening. You say you need me and I will come. Even though I said that I was done, I know that you're bad for me, but still I got it for you. You gave me chills when you touched me. And since then, I got it for you. Waiting for you to turn around, just a shadow on the wall. Then you tripped and you were down. Still I made sure that you don't fall. Getting caught inside your web, I don't think it'll ever end. I'm being used and you do it well. I'm pretty sure that I'm in hell. I know that you're bad for me, but still I got it for you. You gave me chills when you touched me. Since then, I got it for you. I know that you're bad for me, but still I got it for you. You gave me chills when you touched me. And since then, I got it for you. I got it for you. I got it for you.
Thank you very much, Robin Eagan, here on Happy Hour with Cameron Cooper. Fantastic, Robin. Can I ask you, when did you write that song?
I wrote that song about a month or two ago, after a relationship had faltered. Apparently it's not a good idea to try to date lesbians.
Yeah, that doesn't work. I had that same experience myself, knowingly after the fact a little bit, but I found it out later, and yeah, it sort of ended the relationship. So understand that. Lesbians, nothing against you. I mean, coming up here tomorrow, we've got some. How did Brian McKenzie say it? Lesbians. We've got them on the show tomorrow. Here, Life and Times with Chris and Cody. Now, nothing against you lesbians. I was telling Cody here earlier tonight, I says, it's like that whole lesbian word, it's sort of like, it's weird and freaks me out. It's like it sounds like somebody from another country or something. It's like, excuse me, you're a lesbian? Can I see your ID card, please? You're a lesbian. I mean, it's sort of weird.
You think they speak their own language?
Well,
Lesbanese?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's why I think that. But it just sounds... I don't really like labels, so maybe that's the particular of it. That that has me pondered. But I'm going to let you know. Oh, I've got a caller right now. I'm sorry. Caller, go ahead.
Hey, Robin, it's Kelly. I wanted to say you're awesome. Calling all the way from Virginia.
Thank you very much.
Robin,
great.
I mean,
like
Kelly,
song.
thanks for calling in on that. Did you want to make any comments or have any questions for Robin tonight or myself?
I can't wait to get to Arizona and see a live show.
Are you coming out here? Do you live here part time or anything?
I do. I'm a good friend of Robin's, and I can't wait to hear some of his new stuff.
Long-term fan I have right there. Number one right there.
Oh, yeah.
Well, fantastic. Well, Kelly, thanks so much for calling in and giving the support to the show and to Robin and his music. Sounds like he loves you to death, so I'm sure he'll be happy to see you when you get back here. When are you coming back?
The 14th.
The 14th? Well, that's only about a week or so.
Awesome.
Yep.
Fantastic. Well, maybe sometime you can pop in the studio and see what we're all doing here, and if you want to have any chime in, maybe you can even be a guest sometime.
Sounds great.
Awesome, Kelly. Thanks for calling. I appreciate that. You want to say bye to Robin before you go?
Yeah, bye, Robin.
Bye, Kelly. Thanks for calling.
Fantastic. Kelly, thanks for calling. Do we have any more callers right now? Okay. Getting back to your... I have one more thing I need to say. That just for you people that are watching the live video stream, you won't hear callers. So listen in. Is that right, producer?
Yep.
All right, fantastic. Give us a call here. Kelly, thanks for calling. 877-835-1937. You're listening to Wavelength Radio Happy Hour with Cameron Cooper. We'll be back in a minute.
You're listening to Wavelength Radio from Cool Wave Pictures.
Visit us on the web at www.coolwavepictures.com/radio.
Wavelength Radio presents Happy Hour with Cameron Cooper.
Come together right now over me.
Top of the hour to you. This is Cameron Cooper with the Happy Hour. You're listening. Give us a call here, listeners. 877-835-1937. I don't normally drink beer, but when I drink beer, I drink Dos Equis. Thank you, guys. In the studio tonight is Robin Eagan, talented musician. He's going to do another song for us. I know we've only got about 10 minutes left, but we're going to take this to the top of the hour. Coming up after this is the Patrick Adams Show, hosted by Cody tonight. Patrick is unable to be here tonight, and we will look forward to him next week. Followed by the Roundtable at 9 p.m., and stay tuned for that. Robin, thanks again for being here. You're going to sing us another song. What's your next song?
This song is called The End Is Near, Hold Me Dear. It's kind of, I guess it's about my fears for 2012, that if the end does happen and, shit goes to hell, I kind of don't want to be alone for it. I'd like to at least get lucky before the big ending.
I understand. Nostradamus, you've all tainted us. I appreciate that. We have a caller. Caller, go ahead. We don't have a caller.
Lame.
Lame-o. You hung up. Okay. Now, I need to be censored. Whoever that caller was that just called and hung up, F you. All right. Anyway, The End Is Near. What's the name of the song?
The End Is Near, Hold Me Dear.
All right. Robin Eagan, ladies and gentlemen, The End Is Near. Hope you'll be there.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to do a last-minute change because we were talking about Irish music. I'm going to go ahead and do my Irish song.
Fantastic. No, we're going to do an Irish song for you here by Robin Eagan. Robin, take it away.
my tab, cause I'm too drunk off my ass. I am not a big fan of potatoes, but I really can shear a sheep. I am no longer a Catholic, because the priest really gave me the creeps. And I watch Boondock Saints on every and all St. Patty's Day. And I know I'll be alright when I've got the luck, the shamrock tonight. Oh! Well, I don't have red hairs on my head, but I have a few strands in my beard. And my European cut means that I have a gut without a shirt. I look real weird. I can outdrink all my friends. Hell, I'm drunk right now, but I can still play my guitar better than anyone here by far. If you doubt me, we can fight in an hour. Cause I watch Boondock Saints on every and all St. Patty's Day. And I know I'll be alright when I've got the luck, the shamrock tonight. And I know I'll be alright when I've got the luck, the shamrock tonight. Oh!
Robin, thank you. Fantastic, Robin. That was fabulous. We are going to go ahead and wrap up happy hour here tonight.
You got 6 minutes. You got 6 minutes. That's just for later.
Oh, yes. Yeah, we've got 6 minutes left here, folks.
Let's get drunk in 6 minutes.
So we are going to be wrapping up happy hour here in the next 6 minutes. Coming up here at the 8 o'clock hour is the Patrick Adams Show, hosted by Cody tonight from, if you remember, the Chris and Cody Life and Time Show coming up tomorrow at 8 o'clock on Wavelength Radio. And before that at 7 o'clock, we've got the Dave's Show premiere at 7 p.m. Please stay tuned. Dave Allen will be joining us on the regular scheduling program here at Wavelength Radio. New show, the Dave's Show, coming up tomorrow at 7 p.m. with Chris and Cody, followed at 8 o'clock. And Tuesdays, folks, Tuesdays at 8 p.m., we've got the Blu-ray Show coming back with Mr. Charles Peterson hosting. So look forward to that, too. Call in, all of you guys. We had a caller. If you want to call in, I'm hoping we can take your call, but it's very questionable. Go ahead. We got a caller. Go ahead.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello?
Go ahead, caller. Go ahead, caller. Can you hear me now?
Oh, okay, I hear you now.
Yeah. Is this my dad? It is my dad. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my dad from Indianapolis, Indiana. Floyd Cooper, this is my dad here. Thanks for calling in. What are you doing? Are you enjoying the show?
Watching you.
You're watching me and listening. Fantastic. Now, I didn't need too much censoring tonight, did I, Dad?
Oh, no, you did good.
Well, you taught me well. You and Mom raised me well, so I'm doing my best here. But sometimes, thanks to these guys, I need a little censoring. And these guys, they're to blame, too. I need some censoring. So if you ever need to call in and censor me and get me back on track, please do so. So, do you have any comments tonight about the show? Hello?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
I hear you now.
You hear me now. Are you enjoying the show?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I think what happens is if your radio's up too loud or your volume's up too loud, it interferes with it. But I'm glad you guys are listening, and thanks for calling in. I love you to death. And I hope Aunt Jean in Wichita and Uncle Wayne are listening. Have you talked to them? Are they listening?
I'll find out later.
Okay. Well, we've got about 3 minutes left here in the show. If they can call in right now, that would be great. Dad, thanks for calling. Love you. I'm going to go on to the rest of the show. That was my dad, Floyd Cooper, a great veteran on the USS Iowa. I believe he was in the Navy in 1956. Married my mother. They've been married ever since then. And fantastic parents. I couldn't have a better situation, and I know everybody didn't have that, but I was blessed. Thank God for that. And thanks for calling, Dad. Coming up in the next hour is the Patrick Adams Show. Cody will be here in a minute. We're going to wind things down here in just a minute. And Robin, normally I play my theme song before I exit out. Robin's going to wrap it up with one of his songs. Go ahead, Robin, and take us out into the next hour.
I'll go ahead and do the End Is Near. I die alone, but the end of the world is coming, and all I've ever known is a sense of abandoned longing. I need to put my shit together. Don't wanna feel like this forever and ever.
Listening to Wavelength Radio from Cool Wave Pictures.